Oh, hello, people. Actually, I have to check if everything works. My audio, I'm not muted, that's good. That's music. And what you can see here is RP version 6. So, I hope you like it. Wait a sec. Yeah, we're just waiting quickly. Sorry. I have to drink. Sorry. I have to drink. Yes, I can see the chat. That's awesome. Oh, you hear my bottle. Good. So what I want to add today is KPI. That is I have this visual representation. This represents a tire. This its drive shaft. I know, not very realistic as it is completely straight and goes into infinity. And now we have this orange axle, kind of axle, which is the steering axis. And this is the pivot where the tire rotates. And because we have camber, so this is putting the steering axis on angle on the side, basically. I don't know how to explain it better. And second, KPI, to put it not straight in this position on this side. And that means that you have a camber gain and a camber loss, depending on if you steer in the one direction, and also it behaves differently depending on what you do. And it makes it just drive better. That's very scientific, I know. Oh yeah, it works. Wow. So that is now, I don't know, like 20 degrees. I can check later. And now it has more camber gain in steering right and less camber loss when steering left, I think. I'm not 100% sure. Don't quote me on this. The stream is lagging a little bit. Actually don't know why. I'm trying to give it more oomph. My hands are freezing because of the oomph fan. But yeah, this is the system which I'm going to add today. I already have camber, but I don't have KPI, which is this angle, specifically 21.8 in this case. Yeah, my guess with 20 degrees wasn't that bad. I have knowledge. And here, this is RP V.6. Wonderful version. And I have the front hub separately here, and there's going to add it. Yeah, I'm not going to talk too much because I don't know, it will be complicated. I'm actually going to check this parameter setting, what I have there. There, yeah. And it's not very professional. I have KPI front. Radian. I don't know if radian is a good unit. What? Okay. Interesting. I also have it. I do. Oh, what? KPI rear. Don't have any. Okay. That's not professional at all. So I just, because I don't have it used anyway. I didn't know 100% what KPI was back then. Anti-squat percentage. I didn't use them all either. Used this. Anti-squat. 5 degrees. I have camber, which is kind of anti-squat. Anti-dive, didn't use that. KPI front, use that. To angle rear. To angle front, I'm actually going to increase that to 1.5. I know it is crazy much, but if it gains more stability, why not? Yeah, 1.5. Yeah. Okay, I have to reprint it anyway. So, yeah. On the old RP version had 1.6. No, I had 2.4, I think, which is insanely much. Let's do it 1.55. It is 1. Why is it? It's a big difference, you know? Yeah, I think this is what I'm just going to have now. So save that. Then go into front. And first get new values. I'm actually, just to be 100% sure. Yeah, I know what that one reference is out of date. These joints never work. Fusion, it's not my fault. You have to fix that. And now I'm going to get the latest version. There you could also will probably see the toe change. Toe out more. This was now or afterwards, before. Afterwards, before. 1.2 degrees, 1.55 degrees, that's better. And on the rest, not a lot should have happened, I guess. Good. Of course, the steering arm got longer and so on, but yeah, that doesn't matter. So I'm actually going to check if everything works again before I start. It's a big difference, you know. Yeah, I think this is what I'm just going to have now. So save that, then go into front, and first get new values. I'm actually, just to be 100% sure. Yeah, I know what that one. Okay, yep, seems to work. I'm going to stream for a long time today, or not a long time, until it's finished, if you wonder. So, I think it is suspension geometry, and there I have the front wheel hub. It's not, I don't like it, but can't change it later. That's kind of the stupid thing. I don't want to design a whole new front axle. So here defined the toe, I think. Why did you just remove that? This is, yeah, the toe, 1.55 like I told you. Yeah, and it got the 1.55 degrees. Good. And we also got the toe, the camber, which is 1.1 degrees exactly. That's math. Ha. Everyone loves math. Yeah, these two define a plane where the bearing / the wheel then sits. I do not change the wheel position. What I change is not even the caster angle. What is that? Interesting. What I change is the connection. Yes, exactly. This arm length. These points change. These points change. So I think caster angle, where I define caster angle. 28. What is that measurement? Oh. So between them I have 14. That seems like, I don't remember it. But it doesn't seem like a guess, random guess. Maybe I should check what the rest is doing. Here just designed the front hub, and this is shock tower, yeah. But these don't overlap. Oh, they do. Yeah, 28 millimeters. Okay, this is where I defined the space between the lower connection arm and the higher, where the ball ends basically connect to this lower and upper suspension arm. And these kind of change. Is it a 3D sketch? Not yet. Not yet. The 28 millimeters stay the same. The only thing that changes now, I don't know where this projection point comes from. I would like to know. Do I find? No, I don't know. I guess it's just wheel position. Yes, I'm a genius. But why is it so low? Oh, this is the midpoint, right? This is the midpoint. Yeah, the bearing is in the complete middle of the upper and lower ball joint. Okay, good to know. Where does this projection come from then? That doesn't make any sense. Oh, I defined it earlier. No, I didn't. Did I? I can change it quickly. No, I didn't. Okay, undefined. Or this is D313 is where I defined it. Good. And now what I will do is make it a 3D sketch. And then from this point to just a random and connecting these 2 points, this has to be 90 degrees. And God, getting dizzy. This is where the wheel is pointing at the end, right? That is an important question. Are they parallel? It must be. And the answer is, I think so. Yeah. We can actually check that if it's defined, because somewhat doesn't define. Oh, it goes vertically. Vertically is bad. Vertically is not. Yeah. Okay. Okay, vertically is. Okay, I found a flaw in my design already. I would say I quickly want. It is a complex topic, not gonna lie. Especially if you have to like come up by yourself with all of this. Kind of. So this is parallel to something. It is. Of course, 88.5 degrees from parallel to the car's body. Or not, yeah, just like this amount of difference. And viewed from this angle, it does seem like a right angle there. This goes parallel up. This is toe. This should be 90. Is it 90? It's 90.0. I mean, it seems 90. It's 90. Okay. So this is the. Yeah, these two define the wheel sketch plane, I guess. Good. Now I go in the sketch, project this line into this sketch because it's so beautiful. Make this line parallel to that one and then see the difference. It will move slightly. Yeah. That's very important. I got this. Okay. This shows or is perfectly, you could say, parallel to the wheel, kind of like going in the correct direction. Then cast angle defined. The question is this in a plane, these two in a plane with this? I think so. If not, that would be bad. Okay, these two. Yeah, are these two correct? And the answer is, I think so, yeah. This little angle change is defined. I'm pretty sure, 100% sure. You always have to test with extreme angles, because then you really notice if something is wrong. The question is, why is this not, or why doesn't it seem constrained? I don't like that. I mean, theoretically, because now we have a 3D sketch, it got unconstrained. Yeah, I can rotate it slightly. Damn. Okay, then we have to constrain this again. Or, yeah. Yeah, look at that. What? Oh, what? Okay, yeah, okay, it's definitely not constrained. Let's project this line as well. And it should be possible to make you could say, yeah, that's already it. Well, that was kind of easy, because this is in the same plane as this, because this is, or in the correct plane, because this is the camera angle, which is defined in the sketch before. Good. Now, this KPI angle has to be in a right angle to that, and also right angle to that, but it seems like it's already the case. Seems like it. And now, yeah, this line can only move in one direction. And now I can add a KPI front angle or reference and have this point. I would kind of like to change the 28 millimeters. Do I? No, I don't, to be honest. And now I check if it actually is correct. Yes, that seems very correct. Yes, that seems awesome. Okay. So I have two new points which are interesting, you could say, which are important. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I can make those construction lines. And then these are the important ones. That's why I make them not a construction line. Okay. Next, define arm length. I forgot that. It's an important step. Define arm length. 5 degrees of KPI, that's not a lot, but oh well. Okay, I have the projections in them. Can I break this constraint? Yes. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Please work now. Move backwards maybe. Yo, that's awesome. Okay, I think let's do -6. We changed those angles. This somewhat, for some reason, also moved. Yeah, because they're not parallel for some reason. Good. I don't care. That's good. Whee. Seems to go down crazy. I'm going to project the whole line into this 3D sketch. That did not work. Okay. Project that point. What? It's a 3D sketch, buddy. That should work. What happens if I project it or try to project this? I don't know what the fix is there. Okay, I just did this to wake it up, I guess. It doesn't work. What? I'm confused. I actually am. Oh, what? I can just add that. That does not... What? So I do have a projection point. Yeah, I do. Why didn't it tell me? And now, yeah, in 3D space they're not connected, but now I can connect them. Just out of curiosity, you could say, no, I'm just going to leave it like this. You know what I mean. Yes, and now the front upper arm is shortened, which is also good for roll center stability. So that's, yeah, you don't complain about that. My battery is at, actually don't know if I can show that. Wait. It is at 34.5 degrees. That's chill. Okay. Good. And now maybe the Wi-Fi is just bad. Okay, did this. Now, yeah, the F wheel hub, front wheel hub, should be defined by the same sketches. Wait, actually, if I think about it. What? It should, this should define this length, which is D823, 823. That's a correct number, or a very precise number. That there are not more decimal places. That's weird. Okay, date on D823. Now create this. 823. Ooh, that could get bad at some point, to be honest. Oh no, this could get bad quickly. Oh no. Also has to be parallel to something. Let's first design the whole thing. Okay, maybe not that much. Does it go further at some point? Probably. No, it doesn't. Wow. Okay. What does that do? That just moves it whole of everything. I'll just, if that works for now, faces, move this, or translate it, or pick direction, should be parallel to that, and now move it, let's try 4 millimeters first. This is bonkers. Oh wow, look at that. How it engulfs, or engulfs the whole part, or is the whole part, I don't know. Okay, I don't know if I necessarily like that, but I know that works. What does the sketch do? Oh yeah, I know what it does. I know what it does. I don't know what that sketch does. Define something else. Maybe do it before the, yeah. Now move, pick direction. Let's, yeah, use this axis, and let's do 3 millimeters and check. It goes over the edge. I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all. Oi, oi, oi. Oi, oi, oi. No, it's not. 5 is not. It's D823. That is 2.5 now. Is that correct? I mean, I guess. If you look at it, yeah, it could be. Okay, now move the ball joint 2.45 millimeters closer to this, making the A arm shorter and so on. Now I just have to find a fix. How to make it good. Then we'll go in F main hub, because currently nothing else matters. What does this do? It's the same basically. Okay, interesting. Then go up here. Wait. And go up here and do unlimited more, to be honest. Yes, cut only that body, exactly. Now I have a clean cut and it should not disturb any screws or something. I'll have to analyze the movement of the suspension later, because I feel like it's going to hit this, the upper suspension arm is going to hit right here, which of course would mean suspension not working. That is not okay. Okay. 0.3 could probably increase that in this case. What is this? It's 0.7, or was 0.7. So let's go there. That looks better. I would actually use even more, because I can at that point, or at that space. 2. Looks good. Because I don't want this to be weak. Problem is I can't even, because this is on the whole right in this case, and this is on the whole left. Damn. And they're all at different heights. It's manufacturer's worst case, worst nightmare, but an engineer's best dream. That's what you want to have, want to do. I guess now it works. Yes, I guess, I don't know. Yeah. Cut. Oh, that's a little bit short for some reason. Why is that short? Why is that short? Oh no, did I mess something up? I don't remember, or why? This, of course, now fits. Ha! Damn. Is this luck? Or what is it? If I project the point this, it doesn't. Just... How did I project that? What? It still has something. I'm actually interested. Where did I get that projection from? How does that work? From... But the sketches are all old. If I project that, that can't be. That would be a miracle that it fits now. Yeah, no, maybe. Could that really be the case? Actually, I know how to not fix it, but how to be good. How to make it good. Yes. Still has that. Good. Construct. Point at center of fear. Sphere, not sphere. Ugh. English, complicated. Yes. Oh no. That should. I want that to be. Yes, part of this. Point at sphere. Now I have a point there. Haha. That's what it sounds like. Is that the center? Let's analyze it. Yeah, it seems like it. If not, then I guess lost. And now lower suspension arm, edit sketch, have that wonderful projection, which I don't like, so let's get this off. Kill this connection constraint thingy. Kill that projection. And now point 1, point 2. Point 2. Project. And there we have a precise midpoint that we can connect this to this. Yes. That is yummy. I don't know why this is projected, but oh well. That doesn't matter. At least if it works. Wonderful. Now it's completely engulfing the whole thing again. It's not even that strong, to be honest. I've noticed that during driving or doing hits, this wheel hub quite often actually goes off or pops off. Just too flimsy, I guess. I don't have a camera today to show you what I'm doing now, but I'm testing if the travel would hit this part if the steering arm goes down. Yeah. And the answer is not really. Like maybe, yeah. Don't overdo it, of course. Oh, sorry. But it works quite well already, or it works good enough. I can reduce the tolerances there, I guess. It's not really tolerances, but is it? Yeah, kind of it is. Screw it back in. Put the car on the shelf basically and go into that sketch and putting this away and making it 0.4, maybe even more, to be honest. Didn't look like it got up a lot. Yeah, I think let's do 0.7. Yeah, 0.9. 1 millimeter. Let's make it a beautiful number. Did that do anything? Kind of. Not much. Yeah, okay, I shouldn't overdo it. Yep. That's good, that's good. I lost so many frames already. So now we come to the upper suspension arm. There. Oh no, oh no. Oh no, not a 3D sketch. Hell no. That's not good. Let's do that. 0.2. No. Hello? 0.2. And do this 4.5 exactly. And this connection will be deleted. This will move away. This point will be deleted. This vertex will be projected. Oh wow, that was actually in the correct area. Wow. And now this can go down. And what I can do, reduce this length a little bit. Because I feel like I have to. 0.1. Now it's in there more. Because this ball is being cut out, basically. Making the ball joint. Good. Now, yeah, it's being cut out. Now it's deleted. The part which is cut. I could actually make it joined. Joining the parts. Which would make this useless, but oh well. I forgot that, or well, didn't know. Now I'm making the suspension connector. Now it's getting ugly already. I know. That's not good. Edit sketch. Where did you think that was a good idea? What? Oh. It is 0.5. Huh? Why don't I just project this? Why make it so complicated, actually? Remove this. And then just connect this to there. Isn't that possible? Isn't? It is. Heh. Heh. Am I an idiot or just smart? One of those. Yes, that's beautiful. And if that drives, that's also beautiful. That is beautiful. Okay. I'm already dreaming. I'm dreaming of driving the car already. Good. Now, why did they get lost? You always have to think, why did the program do that? Sometimes it's trying to tell you something. That you're maybe stupid or that you did something wrong. But sometimes, I don't know, sometimes it's just nothing. Pure nothing. Should I make the lower arms thicker or thinner? Probably thicker. There's no reasons to make them that thin. 10 millimeters. Not making that much thicker, but a little bit. And that looks decent. I think I'm quite happy with that. Then we have this. I'm freezing in my room. It's so cold. I'm checking the battery again. Wait a sec. It's only at 33 degrees. It's almost freezing like I do. I'm putting on a pullover. It's also cold. Okay, have it on. Oh, that's so much more comfortable. Okay. Doesn't complain about anything. Why is there a green line? Always check stuff, which is weird. The green line means... I hope nothing. That's weird. Weird stuff is weird. Yeah, 4 pins is correct. This is also correct, I think. That seems good. Wow. Do I even need that, to be honest? Yeah. Yeah, otherwise it will hit the thingy. This is... Is that correct? Yeah, it is. Wow, what the heck? I forgot how I designed the whole car, basically. And it's driving mostly great. Not 100%, that's why I'm doing the changes. But it's pretty decent, not gonna lie. I thought with all of this engineering it would be better. But... nope. Oh no, just like that. Where's the problem? Do you want to tell me? 1.1. Okay, that works. Heh. Oh, it's 9.3. Can that works? That's wonderful. That works. That works. And 0.93 just doesn't work. Oh well. Wow. What a massive difference that makes. That doesn't. I would still like to know where. Just out of curiosity. I mean, yeah, we're going to work. I'm almost done. Wow, almost... whoa, almost all thingies work now. That is crazy. Because they're random. It does work. It's lying. Yes! Look, it changed nothing. And now it works. Wow, I think that's the first time all of the joints work. That's actually insane. Okay. Yes! I think we have to test that. If it works. Wait, let's remove that tire. Oh yeah. Of course, I have no idea if it like works, but math isn't going to lie, right? Looks really promising. I'm trying to zoom. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, I wouldn't know why it shouldn't work. It looks like it's going to work. And if something looks like it's going to work, it works. That's I don't know if someone ever said that. Okay. This point, that's actually a little bit too much, I would say. Let's reduce that to... wow, that nobody... yeah, just forgot what I said. I would reduce this to 0.10. Yeah, I think it's better just to have it more tight. And do I have them separate? Wow. Okay, interesting. Let's do it. Let 2-2. 2-2. 2-2. 2-2 up there. 2-2 up there. 2-2 up there. 2-2 up there. Then 2-2 down there. Oh yeah. Game with tolerances. Now what is that? Oh yeah, okay. Those tolerances were actually good. I would leave them. Those tolerances are good as well. What are these? Okay, this was this. This is this. This was ball joints. This is differential, I guess. Suspension connector. Good. I think that looks like it's done. Who would have thought that's this quick? I only streaming for 50 minutes to design this. I mean, it does look questionable. If that's going to hold and so on. And now what we can do is analyze. Yeah, doing up tilt could be too much. Maybe. But doing down tilt, I don't know what to name it. It seems good. Yeah, it seems to be. So this doesn't go out too much. Differential and right inside. That would be too taxing on my PC. I mean, I would try to print it like this. To be honest, I'm scared. So let's maybe do it only 0.8. It's more than before, but yeah. Look, now I have these warnings again. What did I change? Nothing. What did the program change? Nothing, but it doesn't work for a random sake. Good. And now move up. That's a lot better. That's a lot better. Of course, in the design we'll still fail, but that's the design. It's not real life. So I'm just going to leave it for that for now. Toe looks good. Toe out, yeah. Then, oh no, I don't want to rotate it. Camber looks good. And now what we can do for just testing it, wait. Add a joint, rigid. Okay, never mind. Calculate. Oh no, it doesn't like that for some reason. As if this makes any difference, guys. Oh yeah, of course, motion. Okay, never mind. I agree. The motion link, of course, then fails. It can't work physically. It doesn't make sense. Okay. Now, if we move it up, got a tiny little bit camber gain. And down here we also have a tiny bit of camber gain. I think. It looks like it at least, yeah. That is 100% fine. That is desired. And now, oh what? Actually didn't want to. What I wanted to change is locking one of those suspension arms. Bodies. just for further analysis what I'm currently doing. We don't need that wheel parts and so on. No. Edit joint. Then rigid. I hope that works. Yeah, it does work. Because it's designed in place. So you don't have to revolve for doing something. And now what you can do, get this joint, slider joint, and then move it. Here we have the degrees, and currently, yeah, now I can make an analysis. Going straight, it's not enough of an angle to tell him. 1 degree is free, -1 degree is free. 2 degrees, or -2 degrees is -7 if that's, yeah, -7. 2 degrees is 7. So, for now, hello Doomy, you're top fans. What does that mean? Hello, thank you for watching. I currently designed KPI into this suspension system. That means that this ball joint is, in this case, 2.45 millimeters because of math, further inwards compared to this, making the whole suspension a bit better and more complex and so on. Yeah, you have to know a little bit of race car engineering to know what I'm talking about. And now currently I'm checking how the steering geometry changed, because actually the steering geometry did not change at all. Yeah, it did. Yeah, now at 3 or -3 you have 10 and or -10 and 11. Wait, 10 and 11. So we got a little more, we got a tiny bit of anti-Ackerman, even though it looks like it's Ackerman. Don't ask me why it is. I don't get it either. But it works in real life, so that's what counts. 22 minus 21. 28, 30. That's good. That's good. Now camber change. How do I look at that? Camber change during steering. Does that joint also say something? -48. -80 or 82? What does that mean? It's not the cleanest thing to say, to look at the camber angle. I'm thinking about a system to have this basically as an angle. It has to be to the ground. That's kind of my problem. I'm just experimenting currently, so it doesn't go down horizontally. It goes down, but did I? No, it didn't. It's a 3D sketch, so project the whole lines, please. That would help me a lot. No, I don't like that. I can also just do that if you like that more. I'm talking to myself. Okay, that's not okay. I mean, sure, we can do it like this, but or can I just do this? Yeah. Well, well, that's stupid. Okay, now I have this thing, which why is this only allowed to go in one direction? That doesn't make any sense. It's not locked in that way. Yeah, now I should be able to rotate it. I think I am. It just doesn't allow me to, basically. And now, yeah, I need an angle which is horizontal. And that is should also be 90 degrees. Did it? That didn't work. Boom. Yes. Make that. The length doesn't even matter, to be honest. And now compared to that didn't work. Oops. I think. Boop. Compared to that. Heh. Yeah, okay. If you want me to define it, then I'll define it, sure. And I can see this angle. 90 degrees? What? There's no way. What? Oh, it doesn't move with the sketch. Okay. Okay, what I designed here is bullshit. What else? Or how can I do that? I don't know. We can just look at the tire, I guess. It's not a professional way. But oh well. Get that joint. And then put an angle on it. We just have to always look. We have to also have to know where the bottom is. Oh wow. Now it's really falling apart. I mean, you kind of can see it. Now we got camber, positive camber. Hashi. Are you Sophia Lau? Or who are you? Do I know you? Wait a sec. I have to know what camber out and in is. Or positive and negative camber. Oh wow, hello, nice to meet you. Yeah, I'm currently designing this front suspension for an RC car. In the end, it looks like this. I also 3D printed it already. And yeah, then just drive it with a remote and then hopefully be happy. And yeah, what I added today is, you don't know it, but it's called KPI, Kingpin Inclination. That yeah, these two joints, which are bolt joints, are not, you could say, in line with the tire, but inwards, so it has some more complex changes. Yeah, it's some race car engineering stuff. Also, like, these are the rest of your vids. Yeah, I play Minecraft and Fusion 360, like CAD modeling, what I'm currently doing. But nice that you're watching, and I never had you on my stream. That's funny. Yeah. And now I save this. Go to the rear. Yeah, it is very cool if you've never seen it, but it takes so much work. I think for the whole car, and I also have other, like my previous projects. This is 5.13, as you can see here, and this is 6.0 now. And this took me, I don't know, a week from every day, like 5 hours. So 35 hours in total, roughly. I don't know. Oh, you watched my Minecraft streams a year ago. Aha, thank you very much. I think you never commented. Yeah, you never did. That's cool. And now, yeah, go to the rear, get newest data, and then it always does this. There's no reason to. The only thing you have to change is by 0.01 millimeters, and now works again. Wait. Yes. It's a bug. It shouldn't exist, but it does. And now I can also save this. Look, I already have 35 and 50 saves. For RP version 5.13, I have 73 saves. So that just means, not bill of materials, that means I already worked quite a lot. And now, go to chassis of the whole project. Hello Doomy. Nice that you're also watching. What's that for? It's for my RC car project. And now I can get the latest version. And now everything changes. A crown. What does that mean? XP? I have no idea what that means. Thank you very much, what you ever did. I appreciate it. Of course, for watching and also for chatting, and I don't know what that crap means. I have no idea. Can you tell me? Just top fan something. Top fans NXP. What is the leaderboard? A place for fans to stand out in the community. The top 3 get special badges in live chat. It resets every stream. Oh, that's bad. You're like maybe wasting money. I don't know what I did either, but I'm glad I did. You give off very chill and cool vibes. Thank you very much. Thank you also very much for watching. How do you get on the leaderboard? You need to collect experience points or XP. Here's how you get them. Send live chat messages. So also what's Hashi doing? Send super chats and super stickers. I don't know. Okay. Yes, it does. Sorry, Doomy. You're doomed. Why is there nothing anymore? Where's my car? I'm not even joking. What? I gotta come back to keep my crown. Yes. Yeah. Now you always have to send live messages and send super chats to be the cool guy. I think I clicked on this. I don't care about this, to be honest. How do I get rid of it? I actually don't know. I clicked on something. The car disappeared. Yes. Too fast. Am I really going to know it? Undo. No, I don't. What? That doesn't make any sense. Okay, maybe I should save it before I do anything. Too furious. That too fast, too furious. You guys commenting connect so well. And now get the latest update. It doesn't make any sense. Go to the beginning. First has to upload. I think I destroyed it. That doesn't make any sense. We're so linked. Of course. My audience is the best. My computer's dying. I think at least I saved it, because Fusion 360 sometimes crashes, and then you do sometimes lose your progress. I think it's actually going to crash. Well, oh no, oh wow. Okay, I'm going to close that program, or not program. This one, don't save, yeah. Is there a way to undo? Yeah, I saved it. I hope. yeah, it's going to be fine, don't worry. Chassis? If I don't get the latest versions of the front and rear, that doesn't make any sense. Oh, they're all 4. That's of course bad. Oh no, I changed something now. Or did I? Yeah, I did. Calculating. It'll found. No, it's not back. It's the old version. Wait. Everything is so slow. That's why you have like separate projects with just the rear. Oh my god. With just the rear and the front, so you don't break everything, I guess. No, I opened the wrong thing. There it is. Now I'll test it one more time, and if that doesn't work, then it's broken. Preparing. It's just gone. Okay. Well, it doesn't like it today. It doesn't matter. That is really strange. It doesn't even do anything anymore. Kind of. Okay, this project kind of, or not this, I'll worry about it sometime. Praying it works. No, it doesn't work. I lost faith already. What I'm now going to do is reprint the parts, because of course the dimensions and so on changed. So I'll export them and then send them to the 3D printer basically, and then have a better car. Yes. Lower suspension, no. Lower suspension arm, yes. I hope it works. Thank you very much. It kind of has to work. I mean, I can still export the stuff, but it's not really useful, you could say. Did this change? To check that, you open an old version, then measure them, and if it's different, you know you have to reprint it. I also don't know where this bill of materials came from. I know that it's a setting, but yeah, I know. I don't know. Go away, go away. Okay, the dimension is 30.2 millimeters. And here it is. No, I don't want to sketch something. Here it's... No, it's 29.7. That's too large of a difference, so I have to reprint that part. That's how it works. Save as mesh. Okay. Save. Yes. And now... Don't save. I'm getting sleepy. I'm gonna head to bed. Yeah, go on your way. I'm just going to quickly load it on my 3D printer. I can maybe show you that if you want to for a quick second. Yeah, here's my 3D printer software. Okay, bye-bye, Hoshi. Have a good sleep and do whatever you like to do. I don't know. Bye-bye. Yes, print that. Print that. Yes, yes. Yes. All of those 5? What? No, these are not. I'll stay for the printer. I mean, you don't see too much. These are the 5 parts I have to reprint. You first have to lay them on the bed so they actually can print. I don't know. If you, in like 10 minutes, something, I'll start to print, but you don't have to stay awake for that long. Clone. Mirror, mirror. Oh god, they're shaped or they're not parallel to something at all. Ugh. Or you can also just check in 5 minutes again if you want to. I don't know. Is Doomy still alive? This I also have to mirror. I have no idea what the setting is. Right click. No. Huh? Seems like I'm the first time I'm using this program. I don't. But everything's laggy, to be honest, because I'm streaming. Yes, I'm still in the live. Oh, that's awesome. You'll be amazed in a minute. I'm putting the expectations high. That's not good. So, enable support. Printing it in, let's use PLA, because it's a little bit easier to print and cheaper. And now line type. Here we need supports to print those parts. The rest should be fine. I hate that they're not like parallel or something. Yes, you did put them pretty high, but I know that I'm going to enjoy whatever you're going to do. You make it sound super interesting and calm. Oh, thank you very much. That's very sweet of you. I didn't know that engineering and so on sounds calming. But that's good. And now everything looks more beautiful, and beauty is half of the work. Slicing, okay, taking an hour. That's going to print through the night, kind of, halfway through. And then I'm quickly running to the 3D printer and turning it on. Wait a sec, I have to make the screen black. Safety. Okay, I'm back. Go, go, go. What, go, go, go. I hope that works now. Yes! So I started my 3D printer and I'm now connecting to it via Wi-Fi, or I think so. And now, then you send it over the internet to your printer. That's my 3D printer. Print plate and send. And there it goes. Go run to the printer. Thank you, I did that. That wasn't too hard. And here you can also have a lot of settings. Yeah, you have to learn it at some point. But if you're interested in it, you get used to it. Chat is really delayed. Yeah, I put the delay to normal because I didn't know that so many people would text today or message today. So yeah, I know. And now it's going to print till almost midnight. Wow. And it's heating up. It has to do its calibration stuff. It's a quite advanced printer, so it's pretty reliable and so on. And then it prints the parts, these parts. And then, yeah, it's in the car. That's so cool. I always wanted to operate a 3D printer before, and I've always been interested in them since they first came out to the public. Yeah, 3D printers, if you have like something to print with, or if a reason to buy them, or if you know 3D modeling and so on, they're actually quite useful. And they, yeah, have like a reason or purpose why they exist. And I actually print quite a lot, especially with such projects. So yeah, it's quite cool. And I really enjoy that I have the opportunity to do all of that stuff, because that is not normal, I guess, or shouldn't be. Yeah, not everyone has the opportunity. That's what I want to say. Yeah. Yeah, it takes a while to calibrate and do all of the heating and so on. So, oh no, what you want to see. Nothing too interesting out of the ordinary. I thought, but I don't think so. We love a self-aware king. Okay, thank you. I have a friend that has one, and he printed out our Halloween masks. Oh wow, that's very creative. Oh cool. We're dressed up as characters from a game called Payday. Okay, don't know the game. Ever since, really wanted to print out things like that too. Yeah, it is. If you always have access to a 3D printer, it definitely makes sense, because you can print all of the parts if they break. But if your friend is far away or something, I don't know, doesn't make too much sense. What I can, I don't know how to do that. Wait a sec. Does that work? Yes. Okay. At least. So this is the 3D printed car version you just saw in real life. Wait a sec. And yeah, what I just redesigned was those front pieces. I also need the TPU arm actually, because the length of this also changed, so I have to reprint that. And yeah, this had 0 degrees of KPI. That's basically what I changed today. That's why I called the stream changing KPI or something. I don't remember. What the heck? What? Yeah, pretty cool. And wait a sec. I don't want to leak anything. I can show you a demonstration, at least. That's not too hard. You have this remote, you can turn it on, of course, and then you of course have all of those electric. RP V.6 KPI edition, yes. And then you turn it on or plug it in to turn it on. The motor driver does like a calibration. That was the beeping. And then you have steering. The steering amount or degree is actually pretty impressive. It's better than RP V.13, which was the previous version. Was already pretty good. And now you have this motor right here. And then, yeah, you can drive. You love the beeps. On some motor drivers, you can actually change the beep to have like a Mario sound or something. Not in this one. This is, I don't know, some Chinese version. And then, yeah, you can drive. It drives round about maximum 60 kilometers per hour. I made, yeah, the old RP version 3, or called RLP version 3.3. I made a video about it on my YouTube channel if you are interested. And now, Mario, genau. Yeah, it's technology. Creativity, you have a lot. And what I wanted to say, I don't know. Yeah, I made a video about the older version. If you're already here, I can show you 5.8. That's the latest version I have here saved currently. Yep, check it out. Thank you very much. And 5.8 is, as you can see, a little bit different. I, of course, see all of the differences and why it is worse. Yeah. But, yeah, I printed them. I have so many videos about them, not uploaded on YouTube, but I know I planned on making a huge video, but I don't know. That's also kind of difficult. So many holes for the front and so on. Yeah, it's a little bit not so good. And for example, here 0 KPI. It does have caster, because caster is the most important and simple angles stuff you can have. So that's why I already have it. And camber and toe in and toe out, of course, as well. This actually has 0 degree toe on the rear. That's interesting. Yeah, that's how the car developed over the time, basically. And one cool thing is the differential, which I'm kind of proud of. The differential makes the rear, the left and the right wheel be possible to turn at different amounts. And yeah, all of those gears make it possible that this works. It's quite complicated to design it in CAD modeling because, yeah, the teeth have to be aligned perfectly and have to mesh correctly to, yeah, in the end, have the best meshing and that they're as strong as possible. But with 3D printing, the tolerances have to be quite high. In this case, I have 0.2 millimeters, which is, well, it's fine. And that's why if tolerances are too high, they can break. But yeah, this is the whole differential, which is in the front and rear of the car, making it better. It's, in here, in this large space. I don't have it in there because, yeah, it would be too messy. Yeah, I would say that's the most I can show you today. Yeah. Thank you very much for watching, both of you. Thank you very much. It was a pleasure to chat and text with you guys. Yeah, here you can also have steering geometries and so on. A lot of geometries which their values which you don't know because they're complicated. That's why I have a document called master parameters, and here you have all of those which are the main ones, which you change over the time depending on, of course, the track. If you're a real race car driver or race car dream team, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, thank you very much, Doomy, for being the top fan. And also Hashi for texting, of course. Yeah, now I'm also going to bed. And you guys should also go to bed now. Have a good sleep and night and everything. Yeah. Bye-bye. Mr. Florentine. Thank you very much. Yes, it was so cool to learn something new. You're welcome. I mean, yeah, you definitely got an insight into engineering, kind of, or CAD modeling and so on. Yep. Bye-bye.